get through, so I'll be brief. I just want to recognize a few people while I'm here. I want to thank the Patricks for being here today. It's a great honor. I also want to thank someone who's on the front lines of this issue every day, which is Commissioner Evans, Commissioner of Boston, who's here today. I want to also thank the gentleman from Stoughton, United States Senator Mo Cowan, for being here today. The reason why I'm speaking and not Jimmy is we didn't want this to run into lunchtime. But on behalf of the Timilty family, I want to thank you all for being here today. It's a great outpouring. It's an issue that was near and dear to Kelly. This is also a place which was near and dear to Kelly. Her wedding reception was in this room a number of years ago. So it's a special place for us. It's a special issue. It's something that Kelly saw firsthand as a young woman working for Joe Moakley, the late great congressman. In the late 80s, early 90s, when this issue, when domestic violence, those two words were kind of put together and taken out of the shadows and made a national spotlight was shined on it. Joe Moakley was in a unique position as head of Rules Committee, also with Tip O'Neill in the Congress, to move a lot of bills in this issue. And Kelly had the front row seat for that. It empowered her, and it also inspired her. It was one of the main reasons why she sought the Governor's Council. I think she viewed the judiciary, rightfully so, as a firewall, as a first line of defense. Aside from Jane Doe, the ground troops, the judiciary plays a major role in this. I mean, we've seen recently when there are lapses, the tragedy it can cause. I, for one, can't watch the Red Sox game the same as I used to watch it. And it's something that we see every day. I've said this before. I think at its core, it's the worst form of bullying. It starts, it's bullying. And I'll say this before I sign off. I don't think that there's anybody in this country who's done more to shine a light on the issue of bullying than Governor Deval Patrick, personally. And I'll say this, I think the strongest way to get a message across to a victim in this situation is to personalize it, to let them know that they're not alone and that they don't have to put up with it. And I'll just say this, the courage that Diane Patrick showed by personalizing her story around this issue saved countless people. Countless people said, I don't have to deal with this. I don't have to live in a house like this. I don't have to be ashamed, and I can do something about this. So I think she's an inspiration to everybody here. I just want to say, again, thank you to the Patricks for being here, and thank you on behalf of the Timilty family. This is something that I know Kelly would be so proud of. Thank you.